And those going to be introduced at the land to a question. We want to talk about the situation that is happening here in the municipality. First of all, we want you to confirm something to us. We hear that you were invited to the Provincial Executive Committee about this issue, Matatiele. And we hear that you were told that you must nullify this process. Can you confirm that to us?
Firstly, I would like us to approach the discussion differently. Firstly, you clarify me, because I'm sure you are coming to interview me as the mayor or the head of the institution.
Yes.
And then now the first question talks to ANC issues.
Okay.
Which I must tell you that I do not have a right to speak about ANC meetings, ANC decisions, regarding anything that has to do with the municipality. There are relevant offices that can tell you what transpired into a meeting. Yes, I can confirm that on Wednesday we were summoned to Cllr, which is the provincial headquarters of the ANC. Myself, the chief whip, the speaker, and the leaders of the ANC in the region, where we met the officials of the ANC in the province with the embassy of Cllr.
Okay.
But that was an ANC meeting where the ANC was interested to know what is happening in the institution. But regarding to what was the instruction or the decision of the meeting, unfortunately, I may not tell you up until the ANC itself comes out and tells you and the public what it thinks must happen in Matatiele.
Okay, but there were instructions in your meeting.
I may not necessarily say there were instructions. It was a meeting. We were meant to brief the leadership of the ANC, and the MAC as a member of the Executive Council responsible for local government was also meant to brief the ANC in as far as their own investigations as Cllr in these matters relating to the municipality. So I can't say there were instructions, but what I'm saying, the decisions of the officials regarding the matters Matatiele, they will be communicated to the public in due course.
Okay, do you know if we can see the leaders, provincial leaders, coming down soon?
I may not confirm that, but I may not rule it out, because the situation is so dramatic such that it compels everyone to be concerned. And I can assure you the provincial leadership of the ANC is very concerned with what is happening in the municipality. But that is for the provincial leadership to communicate with yourselves and the public and the general stakeholders of the Matataiele Local Municipality.
Okay. Now, through the process of what has been happening with the in this municipality, you've been, as an individual or as a leader of this municipality, you seem to have taken a position where sometimes you are not in the council when the decisions are taken, where sometimes there are instructions from the council to say write this particular letter to the and then people are saying you are not doing those things. Have you taken a stand on this issue?
Well, first of all, I'm a member of council, and then I'm a mayor. A mayor has got responsibilities. One of those responsibilities is to head the institution. And when I'm doing that, heading the institution, and I can see that there are other people who want to do that on my behalf, what I will not do is to squabble and fight people when they think they can do my work better than I'm doing, or they think I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or I'm not doing what is in their interest. What I will not do is to fight them, because at the end of the day, people who are watching, they will not say so and so is fighting with Mbedla, but they will say Matataiele Local Municipality ANC councillors are fighting. But coming to your question that I've taken a stand. Well, I did not take a personal stand.
Okay.
The municipality has got laws, and we are human beings. When you see something that when it's being done, it's not done, first of all, according to what the laws are prescribing. When you can see that things are not done in a manner that is humane, things are done in a way such that certain individuals must be embarrassed, and there must be drama, and there must be chaos. There's nothing you can do other than to just say, I will not partake in decisions that I can assure you won't stand the test of time in terms of the law. So I took that decision. But people are saying I'm absent in council. No, that's not true.
Yeah.
I've only been absent in a council meeting, the last council meeting, of which I may not go into detail why I was absent, because that is the matter the ANC is dealing with.
Okay.
But what I can tell you, on the matter of the MM and the institution and how the council is handling the matter, it's unfortunate, and it's really unfortunate that it's causing the whole image of the institution not to be good in the eyes of the public. But there's nothing one can do, because when people believe that they will do things in a manner they believe they will do them, no matter how embarrassing those things, because it's not only the MM that is embarrassed, the ANC is embarrassed, the institution is embarrassed, and the general public, yes, Matatiele, people are expecting us to be on work, on our toes, delivering services. They have just lost hope in us. We can really give them what they expect out of us. If we can spend, this MM drama started in May. If we can spend, count from May to January, playing haka-maka, in and out, up and down, not knowing what we're doing, what is the impression we're giving the public about ourselves? What is the impression we're giving the public about the institution? Because this institution, unfortunately, it's not for the ANC, it's not for the DA. This is a public institution. And that's why the ANC is concerned, because the ANC has been entrusted by the public to lead this institution. But when those who are sent to lead the institution on behalf of the ANC are doing these things, the ANC is embarrassed.
Now, as a leader of the institution, have you tried to show your colleagues that this is not right?
In a council meeting that was on the 30th of May in Park, I pleaded with my colleagues when they started all this drama. I pleaded with them not to dissolve the public, the audit committee, but they did it. I pleaded with them, I was not fighting. I advised them it is wrong, it is unprecedented, but they did it. When they brought a frivolous motion of an intention to suspend MM on the basis of worker-related matters, I again pleaded with them that these matters that, in fact, they raised a motion on top of another motion, that this is not done. I was pleading, advising them, it's minuted, it's recorded. But my word or my voice was brushed aside. The honorable councillors pushed for whatever that they were pushing for. I'm still pleading with them, even now, that if the majority of councillors believe the municipal manager is no longer doing what he's supposed to be doing, there are regulations how the matter of MM or any manager for that matter is handled by council. There are rules. You do things by the rules. And if people both the council and the MM agree that the relations between the MM and councillors is irreparable. There are also rules. We can bring in COCTA, we can bring in CCMA to mediate into how to settle this thing out with less drama, with nobody being embarrassed. We can do that. Those are the options. But there is this anger and impatience you can see in members that they are not even prepared to listen to anyone. So there's nothing we can do.
Now, I was going to ask, why are people so desperate to see the municipal manager out? Maybe you hear them talking, whispering to you in the corners or whatever. What are they saying to you?
You see, I wouldn't want to answer that question because I would bring in my own sentiments, which are not important. But what I'm stressing, no matter what are the issues, there are avenues that are there for us to settle these things out. If people feel the MM is not doing what we employed him to do, there are regulations how to discipline a manager. If ever we have a feeling that with no issues with him in as far as his work is concerned, they just want him out. There is also another way of saying, can we negotiate settling this matter amicable and making MM leave the institution without drama? Well, even that is